Welcome back to Sincy's garden. How are you all? Today I'll be talking to you all about Spanish moss. Even though the name is Spanish moss, it does not come from Spain and it's not even a moss. This comes from the Bromeliad family, like pineapple belongs to the family of Bromeliad. The scientific name is Tillandsia Eusenoids. I will write it in the description box so you all can read it, the scientific name. The native country for Spanish moss is Central America, South America, Mexico, Caribbean, all those places are the native country for Spanish moss. If you're traveling from Georgia to Texas, you can see the Spanish moss hanging on the trees. You can see them hanging on the trees, but these are not parasite. These are just air plants. This gets their nutrients and water from the air, not from the plant which it hangs on. Okay, now I'll tell you how the name came Spanish moss. There is a story behind it why this is called a Spanish moss. This person, Gos, he brought this Spanish Indian maid. When she saw this man, she got scared and she ran and climbed to a tree. And while seeing this man, also climbed onto the tree. And then this girl jumped onto the pond and she drowned to death. That's what the story. And this man also climbed onto the tree, and when he was jumping down to the pond, his big white beard hang onto the tree. That's why the Spanish moss came. This is just a story. That's how the name came as Spanish moss. So it's also been called as old man's beard, this white beard. And that's the story behind the Spanish. Even though it hangs onto the tree, it's not a parasitic plant. It gets its nutrients and water from the dust and from the air. So it's an air plant. It likes to be hang on the air. Yeah. So it just like to fly in the air. That's how it grows. It likes to be flying in the air. But putting outside, the birds like to pick it and use it as their bird nest. So it is good to put a bird net over it. So if you're hanging it outside, so that you can protect this plant from the birds. And this one gives a flower. So actually my Spanish moss has flowered. You can see it here. See, these are the flowers. These green ones are the flowers. That's why I just wanted to show you guys. These are the Spanish moss flowers. My Spanish moss has flowered in many places. See, I hope you all can see. This is a very small green flower. This one, this is already flowered and it's already gone brown there. There's a nice green one here. See, this one flowered. See, this is the other flower there. The green flower turns to brown, like dandelion. See, this is the flower, so it's turned to brown color now. See this one. The next thing, how do they propagate? So after it flowers, it tend to break this small part from there. Just a small, like a branch, and then flies in the air and it gets hang to the other trees, and that's how it gets more and more Spanish mosses. So I got a couple of them. I'll show you. So that's how it gets propagated in the wild, in the wild forest. Even if you're cultivating indoor, you can break off small branch and hang it into it. Because I have hanged it. See, this is how I hang it on a cable tie. So just hang it on a cable tie, and it tend to grow, bigger and bigger. It tend to grow bigger and bigger. If I want to propagate it, see, I can break off from here and hang it here. So this way, and then it will grow bigger and bigger. That in the wild, the birds pick it and hang it in the other tree parts. This part of the plant is broken off. So now what I'm going to do, I can hang them in separately. So it will start growing. So it will be another new plant. See, this is how you can propagate. And how do you look after the Spanish moss? It's really easy to look after the Spanish moss because it does not need lots of care. Only thing you need to do is, during winter, you can dip them in the water once a week or spray the water once a week. See, this is how you can spray water onto them. See there. See, it changes colors. Can you see? See, this is how it does. So if you spray water, it changes color. Actually, I usually do it outdoor, but I'm just showing you guys. So it's indoor. Yeah. So after you spray water, it changes color to green. Okay, now you can see the color change. See, the wet one is green and the dry one is ash color. This is the difference. See, this is how it changes its color. During summer, we need to dip them in the water more often or spray water more often, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Get a bowl of water and dip them in the water, maybe 2 minutes, and then pick them up and hang them straight so the water will drip down. So this is what you can do. If you don't have a sprayer, you can do this way. This is so easy as. So it's got its color back. So if it is greenish color, it's got water in there. If you see them ash color, you can dip them in the water. If you're leaving them outside during rainy season, you don't need to do any of those things. It gets water and its nutrients from outdoor, so you don't need to worry anything. It has small spores on these leaves of the Spanish moss. That's where it gets the water and the nutrients. And when you are hanging the plant indoor, don't hang them on any metal surfaces. It does not like metal. You can hang them on like this cable tie. This is plastic cable tie or an elastic or a jute thread. You can hang them in this way, but not with the metal ties. So they don't like metal. So they tend to die with the if you hang it on a metal tie, they tend to die. I bought this from a local gardener from her house, but in New Zealand you can buy them in King's Plant Barn if you want, or you can see it in the Trade Me, in local gardeners on Trade Me website or on Facebook Marketplace. You can see them. You can buy them from those kind of websites, or I have seen them in King's Plant Barn, so you can buy them from King's Plant Barn as well. So if you buy a plant and if it was grown indoor and if you want to take them outdoor, so introduce them to outdoor slowly. So just don't take them and hang it on the fully sunny place, so they may not like it. The other thing you can do is you can hang them in the shower. So the steam, they get the steam, so they like the steam and they get the water through the steam of the hot shower. But don't put hot water, but just the steam from the hot shower. So you can hang them in the shower, so they like that steam. It does not have any nutritional value or anything. It is just used as making mattresses, or it can be used as a firewood. That's all it's been. And the birds pick them to make bird nest. That's all it's been used. But now it's been used as an indoor ornamental plant and an easy care plant. It's very easy to look after. So, and it's good for the air. I hope it was a useful video for you guys. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel Sincy's Garden. Thank you very much.